Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio! So then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened last week?
We read the Bible.
That's very...
Accurate?
Not accurate.
Oh no. Wait, yeah, no, we read the Bible last week.
Okay, right, but do you remember what happened in that reading? Okay, so just stop because you don't.
Yeah, I don't.
You already told me you don't.
I don't.
Okay, so what happened was these guys were like, when we go into the promised land, I just want to stay here.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Who was it like?
It was like Reuben and...
Yeah, Reuben.
And
Gad.
And
yeah.
maybe somebody else. I can't remember
Some
exactly.
Midianites. And
whatever.
They were like, could we just...
They're like, I want to stay here. And
yeah.
then they were like, God's going to be mad. And they're like, whoa, wait.
We'll
No,
still
we're
fight.
going to fight for you guys. Just not, like we want these lands. And
yeah.
like,
and we even talked about why they did that in the Q&A.
They were like, at first they were like, okay, but if you fuck up, we're going to kill everybody. And then later they were like, all right, if you fuck up, we're just going to kill you.
No. And then Moses was like, if you fuck up, then you still have to take land in the promised land.
No, there was like 3 things though, because like at first it was like they were going to kill everybody, and then it was like we're just going to kill them, and then it was like, well, they still get the land over here if they fuck up. So
and I keep saying Joshua in my head, but no, we're not there yet.
No, we're not there.
No, it's Reuben. Fucking Reuben Sandwich was like, okay,
right,
and so that happened.
Yeah.
And then they conquered a lot of camps and renamed them, and we talked about that in the Q&A as well.
We did.
And that's basically the summary of what happened.
So today I think we're doing something kind of cool.
Yeah, we're finishing up the book of Numbers.
That's exciting as hell.
Yeah, and so we're reading 3 chapters.
How exciting is hell exactly? People say that all the time, like, it's exciting as hell, or it's hot as hell, or whatever. Like, how exactly, like, what is the gauge for hell? Like, is there like a scientific level of what hell represents?
You're being ridiculous. That is your job. But besides that, like if you say fun as hell, that is your question.
Right.
Regarding gauge. But if you say hot as hell, I mean, there is no gauge. We know that means that it's fucking hot as balls.
Right. But I'm just saying, like.
What I want to know is how come we do like hotter than a brass monkey's balls or colder than a witch's tit.
I've heard colder than a witch's tit, but I've never heard hotter than a brass monkey's balls.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Are you serious?
I'm absolutely serious.
Oh.
I didn't know that. Are you sure that's a thing?
That is a thing.
Okay.
You guys help me out here. That is a thing.
Okay. All right.
It's a thing.
I just never heard it before. That's all.
Maybe it's colder than a brass monkey's balls. But
You know,
still, it's a thing.
I don't know because I've never heard that
You've
before.
never heard of brass monkey's balls?
No, never heard that before.
Okay, I promise you it's a thing.
Okay, if you say so.
It is a thing.
Well, what are we doing today?
I just told you.
We're
finishing the book of Numbers. Jesus Christ.
Okay, but that's what? 34,
34,
35, and 36?
35, and 36.
Well, I mean, let's just go ahead and get on with this and stop talking about brass monkey balls.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right. Hey, wife, guess what?
What?
We have a new subscriber to Patreon.
Shut up.
Yeah, and they subscribed at the $5 level.
Holy moly.
Which, honestly, that's amazing. That's amazing.
That's our first $5 subscriber.
Yeah, this is really cool.
What the what?
So his name is Rob M.
Oh my gosh, hi Rob. Thank you, Rob. You're the best.
Yeah, and Rob his Twitter handle is actually Rob Masterson1 on Twitter.
Like the digit one?
The digit one, yes.
The number one.
So feel free to go over there and give him a follow. I would say this. We don't agree 100% on everything when it comes to religion, but we appreciate each other's points of view. And
I do know you enjoy playing chess with him.
Playing chess with him. So, that's fun, too.
Yay, Rob! You're number one!
So, we really appreciate the support, Rob. Thanks. And everybody else,
Go check him out.
Go check him out on Twitter. Go to our Patreon, support us, all that fun stuff, and let's get back to the show then.
Okie dokie. Okay, so just so you know, I looked it up, and brass monkey balls is a thing.
Huh.
I had it wrong. It's colder than a brass monkey balls, not hotter than.
Okay. Well, I still never had heard of it.
It's actually, the phrase is, it's cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey.
I mean, the only brass monkey I knew about was the...
Brass monkey!
That one.
Yeah.
He's a funky monkey.
He is a funky monkey. But, yeah, it is a thing. I was right. So that makes me feel happy. The end.
Okay.
Okay?
Right. Yeah.
So you're just dumb. I don't know what to tell you.
Apparently.
Well, I hope everybody else writes in and lets us know that, yes, indeed, they have heard of the non-Beastie Boys brass monkey.
Well, I just, maybe it wasn't a thing out here. I don't know. We just always use colder than a witch's titty.
Fucking Ohio.
I mean,
Okay.
Sorry.
So I'm going to start reading now.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. So we're on Numbers chapter 34.
All right.
Then the Lord said to Moses... I hate it when the Lord says to Moses. Because it's always like shit that we've heard before, and then somebody else is going to repeat it in just a minute.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to make sure that it gets drilled in.
Give these instructions to the Israelites when you come into the land of Canaan, which I am giving you as your special possession. These will be the boundaries. Wah, wah, wah.
Okay.
The southern portion of your country will extend from the wilderness of Zin along the edge of Edom. The southern boundary will begin on the east. On the east at the Dead Sea. Sorry. Sorry. That was all me. None of that was God or Moses.
Got it.
It will then run south past Scorpion Pass.
Scorpion Pass.
That's a great name for a place.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good place. I'm going to use that in my next book. In the direction of Zin. Its southernmost point will be Kadesh Barnea, from which it will go to Hazar Adar. Hazar Adar. And on to Asmon. But from Asmon, the boundary will turn toward the Brook of Egypt and end at the Mediterranean Sea.
Brook of Egypt, huh?
The Brook of Egypt.
That's interesting.
And end at the Mediterranean Sea.
Okay.
Your western boundary will be the coastline of the Mediterranean Sea.
Okay.
That's convenient.
Right, yeah.
Your northern boundary will begin at the Mediterranean Sea and run east to Mount Hor, then to Lebo Hamath, and on through Zedad and Ziphron to Hazar Enon.
So wait, they're mentioning places. It sounds like they've already been tromping through these areas because they were already at Mount Hor. That's where fucking Aaron died, and the wilderness is in. They were there too. So these are all places that they were bumbling through.
Right. So it's like they conquered them along the way to this specific middle location, and then now God is like, so we're about to hit the middle of the land, and all those other places that you already conquered.
I guess, but here's my question. I guess is that, God told Moses and Aaron that they're never going to see the promised land, right?
Right.
They've already been in the fucking promised land according to these fucking boundaries.
That is a good point.
I'm just saying,
that is a good point.
I don't understand,
maybe that's why Moses never took too much issue with it, because
he's like, I'm already here, dude.
Okay,
whatever.
All right, God, whatever you say, God, man. Okay, this will be your northern boundary. The eastern boundary will start at Hazar Enan and run south to Shepham, whatever. Then down to Riblah on the east side of Ain. Oh my God, how many east, west, north, and south are there?
A lot.
From there, the boundary will run down along the eastern edge of the Sea of Galilee. Galilee? And then along the Jordan River to the Dead Sea. These are the boundaries of your land.
Okay, I'm glad we know that.
Then Moses told the Israelites.
The same fucking thing.
I don't know, but I told you, right?
No, I know.
This territory is the homeland you are to divide among yourselves by sacred lot. The Lord has commanded that the land be divided among the 9.5 remaining tribes. 9.5. 9 3/4 was the train station.
Oh, yeah, that's right, for the Hogwarts.
Yeah, the Hogwarts Express.
Yeah.
9.5, 9 3/4.
Yep.
The families of the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and half the tribe of Manasseh have already received their grants of land.
But Manasseh was like, only half of us want to stay here, so the rest of us are going to go on, okay?
Yeah. Received their grants of land on the east side of the Jordan River, across from Jericho toward the sunrise. Yeah, that's where east goes. And the Lord said to Moses, Eleazar the priest and Joshua son of Nun are the men designated to divide the grants of land among the people. Enlist one leader from each tribe to help them with the task.
Hadn't they already divided them? I remember a portion where they were talking you're getting this, you're getting that, and you're getting whatever.
Yeah.
They had already divided this shit.
Yes, they had.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe they got to redivide it now.
Yeah.
Some of the tribes are staying over there.
Yeah.
That's
in that
true.
Other
place. So.
And also a lot of them died off.
Yeah.
So
yeah, okay.
These are the tribes and the names of the leaders. Tribe leader Judah, Caleb son of Jephunneh. Simon Shemuel son of Ammihud. Benjamin Elidad son of Kislon. Dan Bukai son of Jogli. Manasseh son of Joseph, Haniel son of Ephod. Ephraim son of Joseph, Kemuel son of Jephthah. Zebulon, Ezra, son of Parnach, Issach, Paltil.
Always wife's strong suit, reading through these names.
Fuck off. I'm doing my best with what I have. Azon, Asher, Hedid, son of Shulamai. Naphtali, Pedahah, son of Ammihud. These are the men the Lord has appointed to divide the grants of land in Canaan among the Israelites. The end.
I wonder if anybody's reading along yep, that's hard to pronounce. Yep, that's also hard to pronounce. Okay, fair enough.
I'll give her those.
Right, yeah. I hope so, because...
Sorry. Look, I said I was reading through the Bible. I didn't say I was doing a bang up job.
Right. True enough. We never said that. All right, so that was 34 then?
Yep.
All right, well, let's go ahead and find out what happens next, I guess, huh?
I guess, yeah.
All right.
Okay, Numbers chapter 35.
All right.
The inheritance of the Levites.
Okay. They cover this same shit throughout the entire thing. And I think they've really been covering it since Exodus, honestly.
Yeah.
You guys are getting shit in Israel. Yes, we're still getting shit in Israel. This is the shit you're getting in Israel. Hey, this is still the shit you're getting in Israel.
Now that you've reached Israel, here is the shit. While Israel was camped beside the Jordan on the plains of Moab across from Jericho, the Lord said to Moses, "Command the people of Israel to give to the Levites from their property certain towns to live in, along with the surrounding pasture lands. These towns will be for the Levites to live in." And
Wait. So hold on. Are they going to split up the Levites into separate towns across all of Israel?
Sure.
Okay. It just seems like they're scattering this one tribe because they don't have their own land that they're getting split up into.
Look, I'm not the boss.
Okay.
I'm just reading this shit to you.
All right, fair enough.
Okay?
Yeah.
And the surrounding lands will provide pasture for their cattle, flocks, and other livestock. The pasture land assigned to the Levites around these towns will extend 1,500 feet from the town walls in every direction.
Okay.
Measure off 3,000 feet inside the town walls in every direction, east, south, west, north, with the town at the center. This area will serve as the larger pasture land for the towns.
Okay.
Who cares?
Right.
6 of the towns you give the Levites will be cities of refuge, where a person who has accidentally killed someone can flee for safety.
Wait, what?
All those times when you...
I hate it when I accidentally kill someone. I got to go to this other city over here.
They set up a specific place.
It's okay that I killed someone. I just got to go over here.
Yeah. I mean, that happens to me all the time. I'm always accidentally killing somebody.
Yeah,
enough that I need a specific refuge set up.
Right, yeah. And, honestly, when I kill somebody, it's always going to be accidental.
We've been watching the show Bones.
Yeah.
And every single episode, the murderer... It was an accident.
It was an accident, yeah.
They just needed this refuge and the show would not exist.
Yeah, totally.
It's too bad.
Too bad.
In addition, give them 42 other towns. 42. In all. What?
It's the meaning of life, the universe, and everything.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
In all, 48 towns with the surrounding pasture land will be given to the Levites. These towns will come from the property of the people of Israel. The larger tribes will give more towns to the Levites, while the smaller tribes will give fewer. Each tribe will give property in proportion to the size of its land. Okay.
I wonder how big these towns are, because there was only 23,000 Levites or something like that, I think, when they counted them.
I don't know. That's numbers. I don't retain numbers in my head.
Our town is only 5,000 people, so that's only... They're breaking these up into pretty small towns.
That's true.
That's all I'm saying.
That is true. We do live in a very small town.
Yeah, so these are even they're way smaller than this town.
Well, they're pasture land towns,
right,
too, though. Okay. What do they think a town is compared to what do we think a town is? Did they have roads? Did they have stop signs? Did they have a gas station?
I mean, obviously not.
Okay, but that's how we define a town.
Right.
How many stop signs do you have in your town?
I doubt they had any stop signs.
We literally just lived in a town that it was a village and it had no traffic lights.
Right.
And now we've moved up in the world from a village to a small town that has one traffic light.
If you count the one outside on route out there on the highway, it's 2.
But I don't count that one.
You could even count it as 4, kind of out there on the highway.
See, and I don't count that.
I'm just saying.
I don't think the locals do either.
In town, yeah, you're right, just 1.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
What do you call a town versus what do they call a town?
That's true.
So, the cities of refuge. The Lord said to Moses, give the following instructions to the people of Israel. Build them some traffic lights. That's not what he said. That's not what he said. When you cross the Jordan into the land of Canaan, designate cities of refuge to which people can flee if they have accidentally killed someone. These cities, I just can't.
I mean,
that must have happened quite often.
I just don't understand. What would make you have to flee? And then why is it okay that you are fleeing?
Right.
And why are they setting up a specific place for them to flee to?
Okay, it makes me think of what are those called? Blue laws? The laws that are still on the books that make no sense today. No walking with an ice cream cone in your pocket on Sundays.
Right.
Or no...
No killing whales in Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah, like that. Or hunting for whales. That's what it is.
No hunting for whales in Ohio.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have a SeaWorld, but, not a lot of people go hunting there.
But I mean, the fact that these kinds of laws were on the books makes you ask, how many people had an ice cream cone in their pocket? Why was it problematic enough that they made a law for it? And who was the one complaining about it?
There's one in Texas, I think, that's you can't shower outside or something like that. And I'm
wow.
Was that ever a problem?
Well, okay, see, I've lived in Florida and Hawaii and Italy.
Yeah.
And they do have showers set up on their beaches, but it's supposed to be to rinse the sand off of you.
Right.
So they're not showers with
Sure.
shampoo and soap and get naked. Like, you're supposed to rinse off while you're in your bathing suit.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I don't know. Is that something? I don't know. Anyway, the point being, sometimes people have, like, really weird laws on their books that make no goddamn sense to us today.
Definitely.
So, this is one of them.
Okay. All right.
These cities will be places of protection from a dead person's relatives who want to avenge the death. Fair enough.
Right.
Fair
but
enough.
Why? I just don't understand why.
Okay,
Why doesn't this person have to answer for their fucking crime?
Okay, let's say that I am standing next to you. We're laying on the roof and we're watching the stars. And then I get up and I'm a klutz ass. And so I accidentally shove you over the edge. Right?
Sure.
And you die.
Okay.
It was an accident. Your mom will never believe me. And so I need to flee because your mom's going to have my ass.
Why do they get to decide that this, like, who decides it's an accident and who decides you get to get away with it?
If I accidentally shove you off a roof, whether it was an accident or not, it's a fucking accident. That's who gets to decide.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know.
If you can show that it was an accident, if there's a possibility that it was an accident, it was an accident.
Whatever. That's bullshit.
I mean, I agree with you. Technically.
Because you could kill anybody and say, oops, that was an accident. I'm going to run over here and I'm good.
And don't you think that's what I would fucking say if I killed somebody?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why? This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
This is bullshit. But I'm just thinking of it from the murderer's perspective. I mean, let's say that you accidentally killed me. Wouldn't you want the option to say...
I mean, if I had the option, yeah, I'd go to the fucking town where they aren't going to get me.
Right?
But it's still bullshit.
It is bullshit, but only for, the people that aren't murdered.
Right. Exactly.
Like I said, I'm just taking it in the murderer's perspective.
Yeah, in the murderer's perspective, that's a great deal.
Right. So
definitely.
So yay, team, right. I guess.
Right.
I'm not a murderer.
I know.
And you are neither. That I know of.
No murdering here.
No murdering here. Okay. Just to be clear, for when the FBI comes to haul us away. The Slayer must not... Slayer! Jesus Christ! That escalated quickly. The Slayer must not be put to death before being tried by the community. Okay, so it gives him a place to go where he can be safe to be tried.
Oh, okay.
Before
that's
the family...
better.
Yeah, okay,
that's
this
better.
makes sense. This makes better sense.
Like, you can't just get a free pass. That's dumb.
It's so that he can be punished correctly and not just torn apart by the mad family.
Okay.
By a mob.
All right.
Designate 6 cities of refuge for yourselves. 3 on the east side of the Jordan River and 3 on the west in the land of Canaan. These cities are for the protection of Israelites, foreigners living among you, and traveling merchants. Anyone who accidentally kills someone may flee there for safety. But if someone strikes and kills another person with a piece of iron, it is murder, and the murderer must be executed. So when I kill somebody...
Wow, just make sure you don't do it with iron.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean... Guns used to be considered pieces of iron, so...
Piece of wood's fine.
Piece of wood's fine.
Piece of wood's fine.
But don't shoot them.
Yeah, don't shoot them. Don't hit them with a tire iron.
Yeah.
Yeah. That kind of thing.
Hang them with a rope. Fine. Perfectly fine.
That's okay.
Yeah. Or if someone with a stone in his hand strikes and kills another person, it is murder, and the murderer must be put to death. I mean, that happened to Cain and Abel.
But there's specific parts in the Bible where they tell them to stone people to death.
That's not murder, if God said.
Okay. All right.
There's always exceptions to every God rule.
Okay.
Or if someone strikes and kills another person, with a wooden object.
Oh, shit, I fucked up.
It is murder, and the murderer must be put to death. That's it. Go turn yourself in, love. The victim's nearest relative is responsible for putting the murderer to death.
Damn.
When they meet, the avenger must put the murderer to death. Wow. So if someone hates another person and waits in ambush, then pushes him or throws something at him and he dies, it is murder. Oh, so no murdering. Yeah. So if you do murder somebody and nobody saw you do it,
then you just say it's an accident.
It was totally an accident.
I didn't do it with any of these XYZ things.
Yeah. I did not sit in ambush. I sat there because I was reading a book.
Right.
And I did not wait. He just happened to walk by.
He tripped over my foot and fell on a rock. I don't know what you're talking about.
On his face.
Yeah, on his face.
Yeah. Or if someone hates another person and hits him with a fist and he dies, it is murder. Now, see, that's not fair.
There's not a lot of
Because what if I punch you, but I hit your nose just right and went into your brain?
Yeah, it was totally an accident, right?
That was actually an accident,
right?
But no, I used my fist, so I'm a murderer.
You shouldn't be punching me.
Well, you are an asshole sometimes. I mean, I do punch you in the chest quite a lot.
Yeah.
Because I'm a violent woman. In such cases, the avenger must put the murderer to death when they meet. Damn. But suppose someone pushes another person without having shown previous hostility, or throws something that unintentionally hits another person, or accidentally drops a huge stone on someone though they were not enemies, and the person dies.
Oh, I'm sorry. I accidentally dropped that huge stone on them.
Okay, let me tell you a story.
It's such a tragedy.
You're an idiot. So one time I was throwing a piece of cardboard.
Oh, I know the story.
And yeah,
it's a good story.
I was throwing it at my sister's husband, so my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And he really doesn't like me. And
this is true.
And
I will corroborate.
Yeah, he really doesn't like me. But anyway, I'm always working on him and teasing and playful and trying to,
right,
make him laugh.
Yeah.
And so I threw we were talking in a group, and I threw a piece of cardboard at him. But of course the cardboard turned at just the correct angle and sliced his motherfucking eye. And I couldn't have done it if I tried. So, I mean, if it had killed him...
Right, yeah.
Then...
You'd have had to find a city of refuge.
Seriously, because if you think about it, but he hates me, but I wasn't trying to kill him. I was trying to win him over.
Right.
So was it murder?
No.
I don't know. Was it? By these rules?
By those rules? I mean, no, because you didn't... Well, I mean... You didn't have any malicious intent.
But they don't know that because everybody knows he hated me.
He hated you. You did not hate him.
But maybe I hated him for hating me.
But they don't know that. So.
I know. God, why did that have to happen?
But also you're a woman, so they probably would just kill you.
They would. And rape me a few times first.
Right, yeah.
Just for good measure.
And then stone you afterwards.
And then stone me, yeah. So, okay, as far as dropping a rock on somebody accidentally, these folks were always building, right? Okay. They were building stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, if I'm up here at the top and you're down there at the bottom and I accidentally drop a stone on you, that could happen.
I guess.
Well, it could.
Sure. I mean, it probably happened a lot at Stonehenge.
You're an idiot. This is not Stonehenge area.
No, I know. I'm just saying, Stonehenge.
Stonehenge is exactly 12 blocks of monolith stones.
Yeah, and how many times do you think they failed to get them upright? They're probably
oh, my God.
Oh, man, Joe's gone.
You're an idiot. That's not how that worked. No.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
Everything.
If this should happen, the community must follow these regulations in making a judgment between the slayer and the avenger, the victim's nearest relative. The community must protect the slayer from the avenger and must escort the slayer back to live in the city of refuge to which he fled. There he must remain until the death of the high priest, who was anointed with the sacred oil.
So it was because the laws said that the closest family member had to kill them. It was a place they could go to so that the family member wouldn't see them before judgment was made.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then they were free to stay there until the judge died.
Got it.
So forever, until the judge died.
That sucks.
Yeah. But if the slayer ever leaves the limits of the city of refuge and the avenger finds him outside the city and kills him, it will not be considered murder.
What happens if
the slayer should have stayed inside the city of refuge until the death of the high priest?
What happens if the person kills somebody by accident inside of one of the cities of refuge?
You go to a different city. I would get on my bicycle and I would ride to a different city of refuge.
Bicycle.
I guess they didn't have bikes. They had donkeys. I would ride my donkey.
Yeah.
My talking ass.
Yeah.
But after the death of the high priest, the slayer may return to his own property. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
The judge is dead. Hope he doesn't get you.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Okay.
Oh, I guess if the family member then kills the guy, if the avenger then wants to kill the slayer, then it would be considered murder because dude was living in refuge until the judge died.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, if dude wants to risk it, he can leave the city of refuge, and if he gets killed, at least he'll be avenged? Question mark.
I guess.
I don't know. This whole thing is weird. And
Yeah. Whatever.
Let's just not kill each other.
Yeah, that'd be a good thing.
And if it's an accident, let's just hope that everybody that loves us knows it was an accident.
Right.
Yeah. Like, I promise not to go after your family members.
Yeah.
And
great.
you should promise not to go after my family members.
Yeah, totally. Promise that.
The law concerning bloodshed.
Okay.
These are legal requirements for you to observe from generation to generation wherever you live. All murderers must be put to death, but only if evidence is presented by more than one witness. No one may be put to death on the testimony of only one witness. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Also, you must never accept a ransom payment for the life of someone judged guilty of murder and subject to execution.
What? You mean like pay off people so that you don't die?
Yeah.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Murderers must always be put to death. No bribery.
Got it.
Yeah. And never accept a ransom payment from someone who has fled to a city of refuge, allowing a slayer to return to his property before the death of the high priest. This will ensure that the land where you live will not be polluted, for murder pollutes the land.
I see.
I mean, it is pretty polluty-ish.
But accidental murder is,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
right.
There had to be a case where they're like, this is kind of rough, guys. Like,
yeah.
Nothing was intended here. This was complete accident.
You have to know that it was an accident.
Right? Like, can he just come back? Like, I'm sure even like the people that were, there had to be instances where the family that the person got killed was like, he's a good friend. He didn't mean to do this. It was, blah, 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 blah.
And then he was free to live
but
there.
But obviously you can't break the laws, so he's got to go live in that fucking place.
No, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to live there.
Right, but the person is supposed to murder him as soon as they see him, if they see him.
Oh, not in the case of an accidental murder.
Oh, okay.
In the case of an accidental murder, he's going to the city of refuge for safety from the pissed off person who survived.
Got it. Okay.
So if everybody's like, no, we get it. We saw the whole thing. You're fine. It sucks and we're sad, but yes, you can come back. Nobody's going to get you.
Got it. I mean, if I really wanted to kill my, family member's murderer, I'd say that. I'd be like, yeah, come on back. Oh, now you're in for it.
Yeah, because I won't get punished.
Right.
Yeah. I guess it really comes down to how well do you know your family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly. No sacrifice except the execution of the murderer can purify the land from murder. You must not defile the land where you live, for I live there myself. I am the Lord who lives among the people of Israel. The end.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah. So that was 35 then?
That was 35.
All right. Don't kill people. Great.
Okay, here we go.
This is the last chapter.
The last chapter of Numbers.
Holy shit. We're about to finish another fucking book of the Bible.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Numbers chapter 36.
Oh, yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. The law concerning the marriage of heiresses.
More boring shit.
I gave it all I got. Then the heads of the clans of Gilead, descendants of Machir, son of Manasseh, son of Joseph, came to Moses and the family leaders of Israel with a petition. They said, Sir, the Lord instructed you to divide the land by sacred lot among the people of Israel. You were told by the Lord to give the grant of land owned by our brother Zelophehad to his daughters. But if they marry men from another tribe, their grants of land will go with them to the tribe into which they marry. In this way, the total area of our tribal land will be reduced. Do you remember?
Yeah.
When the women came forward and were like, could we have some too, though?
So wait, is this like they're trying to take back what the women got for themselves or something?
Kind of, yeah. I already know how this is going to go because I talked to the woman, and that's not correct. Because when I was studying that a little bit for the Q&A, there was some crossover with this, so it's going to be fine.
Okay.
They just have to marry in clan. Spoilers.
Got it.
End.
Okay.
Then, when the year of Jubilee comes, their portion of land will be added to that of the new tribe, causing it to be lost forever to our ancestral tribe. Basically, if they marry out, then the land goes with them because women aren't allowed to have things.
Got it. Okay.
The land will go to the new husbands, which are not,
Okay. Yeah.
So Moses gave the Israelites this command from the Lord. Not the Lord said,
Right.
but Moses took it upon himself and said, this is what God just told me just now, right now.
Right, yeah.
The claim of the men of the tribe of Joseph is legitimate. This is what the Lord commands concerning the daughters of Zelophehad. Let them marry anyone they like as long as it is within their own ancestral tribe. Gross. None of the territorial land may pass from tribe to tribe, for all the land given to each tribe must remain within the tribe to which it was first allotted. The daughters throughout the tribes of Israel who are in line to inherit property must marry within their tribe, so that all the Israelites will keep their ancestral property. No grant of land may pass from one tribe to another. Each tribe of Israel must keep its allotted portion of land. So
you guys can have the land, but you're going to marry within the tribe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gross.
Got it.
The daughters of Zelophehad did as the Lord commanded Moses. Mala, Tirzah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Noah all married cousins on their father's side. They married into the clans of Manasseh, son of Joseph. Thus, their inheritance of land remained within their ancestral tribe. These are the commands and regulations that the Lord gave to the people of Israel through Moses while they were camped on the plains of Moab beside the Jordan River across from Jericho. The end.
Moses still ain't dead.
I know.
I mean,
know.
That's sad.
Well, we got a whole book of the Pentateuch left. Why is it sad?
They probably start off the next book killing him off.
Because
he was supposed to die right after they fought those people in 4 or 5 chapters ago.
You're treating this like this is a TV show and this was the season ender.
I know, right? Yeah.
And you're like, what a bummer.
Where's the cliffhanger?
That's not the way this works. This is not a TV show. There is no cliffhanger. It's just a bunch of boring bullshit.
This week in the Bible.
That would make it so much better. Holy moly! If they did a show on this, they'd have to.
Isn't that what we're doing? We're making it so much better.
We're making it better, but we're not making it good.
Well, I don't think anybody can make it good. It's pretty shitty.
Yeah, it is pretty shitty. We know Moses is dying. That's kind of exciting.
Yeah. So we finished Numbers.
We finished Numbers.
We just finished Numbers.
Hey, bitches, y'all just finished Numbers.
I do want to say something, though.
Oh, no.
I think we have, we got Christmas coming up in this month.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got to do our, Numbers wrap-up, our Q&A and then special episode. And then we're getting close to Christmas, so, we're going to have Christmas special episodes.
Yeah.
I don't think we're getting to Deuteronomy until, just after Christmas.
Yeah, it'll be the last Thursday of the year.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of special episodes coming up between now and then.
It's bonus season.
It's Christmas season. We got to do Christmas specials and shit. That's what people do.
Last year,
Christmas time.
At this time last year, we had taken a break because we weren't sure what the fuck we were doing, and so we didn't have anything. So
really?
It's a step up.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah, back then we didn't really we didn't even know what the fuck this is. We were like, yeah, I guess we're doing a podcast. Let's do a do-up. And yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And we weren't on a regular schedule.
Not at all.
We didn't know what we were doing.
We had days where we were like,
I don't want to.
Let's just not do a podcast today.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
And then 4 months later, we picked it back up.
And now it's this regular thing, and we have fans, and we have fucking supporters, and all kinds of shit. So thank you all.
Yeah.
This has really turned into something really cool. And I know we've got a lot of special episodes coming up between now and the beginning of next year. But I hope you'll stick with us and listen to those. And we'll see you back for Deuteronomy. I think it's the 28th or something like that.
28th or 29th.
Yeah.
Whatever that last Thursday of the year is.
Maybe we can finally get rid of Moses then.
Oh, that'd be awesome. End the year with the murder of him. The natural death of him.
Right. All right. Well, that was, I think, all we had for today, right?
That's all we had for today, right?
Okay. Well, let's get the fuck out of here then.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Husband.
Yeah, wife.
It's the end, so we should say all the things.
We definitely should say all the things.
What things should we say?
So we want people to get a hold of us, and there's ways that they can do that.
So one of those ways I know is email. What's that email address?
sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com.
And they should do that by 5 Eastern on Sundays if they want their question to be included in our new Tuesday Q&A episodes every week.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing from some of our fans, for sure.
Yeah.
They can also get a hold of us on social media. And we have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. Probably the easiest way would be through Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts still.
Yes, still.
Still.
I guess.
Or dum-dum or doo-doo.
Yeah, wherever you want to go with that, I guess.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have all those things and they should go there.
Yeah, they should.
Okay. And then also, what else should they do?
They should, review us on Apple Podcasts, because that really, really helps us out. And, if you are on any other podcasting app, just hit a heart or a like thing or something.
A thumbs up.
Thumbs
would be
up,
nice.
whatever the hell it is, just do it, okay?
Just do it.
All right. I think that's all we got.
Oh, you know what? I have one more thing.
Oh, she's got one more thing.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening and choosing us to spend your time with. We really appreciate you all, and you are definitely top shelf.
Yeah, honestly, it makes us smile just about every day.
Yep.